Hey all, welcome back, and I'm probably going to do a video about what I've titled it on, which is the greatest fragrance of modern times. Probably the best fragrance release of modern times. I cannot fathom how I'm doing this video. It's a bit impossible because, truth be told, I don't like this fragrance very much, but I will admit that it is probably the greatest, probably the best fragrance of modern times. What fragrance am I talking about? You will never guess. You won't guess. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. That's about it. Fragrance I'm talking about is this. This is Percival by Parfums de Marly. Surprised? So am I. Why is this the greatest fragrance of all time, you may ask? Oh, I'm glad you asked. So let me tell you. Probably because it ticks every box and it's above average in every category. And I hate that about this. There's no flaws to it. Is there a flaw to this other than, does it smell bad? If you want it to smell bad, it doesn't smell bad. I can't deny that it smells good. Like, it smells good. It smells better than good. It smells above average. It smells above average. The longevity is above average. The projection is above average. The scent itself is mass appealing and pleasing and, dare I say it, compliment pulling. It's safe to wear in any occasion, in any weather, at any time of the day or night. And that's probably, that's what's making it probably the greatest fragrance of modern times. I say modern times because tastes change. This was not the taste. This was not the zeitgeist 10, 20 years ago and longer. But these days, this is it. This is Percival by Parfums de Marly. It comes with a little thingamajiggy here. And let me take this bottle out. Funnily enough, I have got this bottle, which I'm missing the cap for, and I have this bottle as well, and this bottle too. So there's three large bottles of a fragrance I don't particularly like, but that is the greatest fragrance of modern times. Truth be told, this is the signature scent of my wife. That's why I have multiples. And the reason why I have multiples is because this has been reformulated. And I don't want to get into that conversation, but it has been reformulated. And there's a clear telltale sign. One, I think the people who know Parfums de Marly fragrances will know that on the bottom of here, the bottom of the bottle, it might say 82%. This is the new one. The old one didn't say the concentration on the bottle, but it did say the concentration on the box, on the bottom of the box, which was 78%. That's a difference, isn't it? This one's still got stuff in it. This is kind of empty. It's been emptied by my wife, and she is now using the 82% one. And she did notice right away when she used this. I didn't tell her about the reformulation. She just said, this kind of smells a little bit different than this one. And that just could be because this was a brand new, unused, unsprayed sort of bottle, whereas this has been opened for a while. And so it's macerated in the bottle. So this might mellow out with the sharpness of the top notes here, of which there are a number. And that is bergamot, mandarin, and pink pepper. How could you not like that zingy sort of opening? Mandarin, bergamot, pink pepper, done quite well. Heart notes of lavender, geranium, and cardamom. I do not smell geranium in here. I do smell lavender and a slight bit of cardamom. Base notes of balsam fir, woody spices, tonka bean. Slight sweet spiciness from the tonka bean. The balsam fir, I think, gets lost in the melange of woody spices that's in here. So yes, it's citric, it's almost floral at heart, and it rests on some woody sort of fixatives, which give it its projection. It gives it its longevity on your skin. Does it smell good? It smells above average. It projects above average. It performs in longevity above average. Like I said, you can wear it in the office. You can wear it to a black tie gala. You can wear it to a funeral. You can wear it to a wedding. You can wear it to a christening. You can wear it sitting down. You can wear it standing up. You can wear it upside down. You can wear it inside out. You can wear it horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. That's what makes it probably the best fragrance of modern times. Am I going to spray it on? Probably not. Does it have a lot of ambroxan in it? Probably does. Does it have some synthetics in there? It probably does, to make it project and perform the way that it does. Is it too expensive? That's a good question. I mean, these are not cheap, and what you're essentially getting is a higher quality version of a designer scent, which many might say is Mont Blanc's legend, because it smells like that. It kind of does, but the notes have more separation in Percival. It just smells a lot better than Mont Blanc Legend. I had that fragrance. I sold that fragrance to someone else. When I smelled this, I thought, that's not going to get any more wear. If you can get Percival, you should get Percival. If you can smell it first, that is. If you can't, then by all means, don't try to smell it. Don't, because you'll probably end up having the same dilemma as me. Like I think I've only ever worn this once or twice on my skin. That's how much I don't like it. But I just can't deny the fact that it's just put together so well. You get a lot of videos that people talking about Leighton, and they talk about Herod, or they might talk about Galloway, or they might talk about Delina or Delina Exclusive. I don't see too many people talking about Percival. I always mention it. I say, I don't know. It's not that it does the one thing supremely well. It's just that it does everything above average. And that's the thing that you don't notice. Even in people, you don't notice that kind of thing. Like in human society, let's draw a parallel. There's a motorcycle riding champion guy who's one of the best motorcycle racer champion guys in the MotoGP Grand Prix and all that. And like he was really, really good at racing around on a racetrack with a motorbike. He was almost unbeatable. I think I'm talking about Mick Doohan. So much so that like his hands were kind of like this, right? But legend has it that he couldn't drive a car on normal roads. Not very well. And that his wife would drive him around because he'd always end up getting into like little minor accidents, especially when he's trying to park the car or something like that. And as good as he was in that one category, top of the top, he wasn't that great in some other areas because that's not where he's devoted his time and his energy to. But we notice him. Meanwhile, there may be other people who may not ride a motorcycle as fast as well, but are just as adept at driving a car or riding a bike or swimming. And because they don't make it to the peak of that particular niche, we don't know about them. They don't get celebrated because they are merely above average in everything. They're a jack of all trades, but a master of none. And that's what this is. It's a jack of all trades, but it's a master of none. Unfortunately, it is the master of one, according to me, because it's probably, like I said, the best fragrance of modern times. And with that, you come to like a realization of, should I just focus on one thing and be as good as I can at that one thing and be shit at everything else and sort of neglect everything else so that I can achieve the highest heights in that one thing and be celebrated for that and be successful in that? Or do I place more emphasis on doing everything higher than average and be anonymous? That choice is yours, not mine. Well, that went down a little bit of a philosophical tangent that I wasn't expecting it to go. Getting back to the fragrance itself, yeah, Percival. If you haven't smelled it, try and smell it. And you tell me whether or not you think it's the best fragrance of modern times, as I think it is. And as always, thanks for watching.